Hi, it's Lee up here at the West Shore Sportsmen's Association again. It's the end of February. There's still snow on the ground. We're going to be doing a couple comparisons today. First, we'll compare revolvers versus semi-autos. We have single action and double action revolvers, and then we have some semi-autos in various calibers. And then we'll compare the cowboy guns from the 1890s and 1870s to the modern revolvers and the semi-autos. Okay, so this is a size comparison. On the left we have a 22, then we have a 9mm, then we have a 38 Special, and then we have a 357 Magnum and a 45 ACP. First up is the 38 Special in Ruger New Vaquero single action. So for those of you who aren't familiar with what single action actually is, show if the gun's clear here. Single action means that the trigger only does one single action. You have to cock the hammer to be able to fire the gun. Versus double action, which is the trigger does two functions. Okay, so first up we'll do 38 Special. Five shots on paper and 5 shots on steel. And that's 5. Okay, next up we'll do 357 Magnum. And this is with a Ruger GP100 in a 4-inch barrel. And this is 7 shot, but we're only going to load 5. And now we'll do 5 shots on steel. These are the 125 grain jacketed hollow points with a full load of HP 100. And that's 5. So quite a bit more muzzle blast, muzzle flip, recoil in the 357 versus the 38 Special. Okay, now we'll switch to the semi-autos. First up will be the 22. It's It's a Ruger SR22. I'll do 10 shots on paper and then 10 shots on steel. That's 10. And that's 10. So hardly any recoil, muzzle flip, muzzle blast. Exactly what you'd expect from a 22. Okay, so I have two different 9mm. We have a Glock 26, which is the subcompact 9mm, and then I have a Glock 19, which is the compact 9mm. The Glock 26 is perfectly stock. It has the stock sights on it. It does not have the extended magazine, so it takes a 10-round magazine, and it has a stock trigger. The Glock 19 is modified. It has True Glow night sights on it, and the big difference is it has a Johnny Glock's Combat Evolution trigger in it, which gives you a very, very smooth trigger pull for follow-up shots. Next up, we'll do 9mm in a Glock 26. We'll do the same thing, 10 rounds on paper, 10 rounds on steel. This is a stock Glock 26. Really bites into your finger down the bottom with the shorter grip. Okay, so next up we'll shoot the Glock 19. I have a 15-round magazine, and then I have a 10-round magazine that I bought thinking that possibly the large capacity magazines were going to be banned or highly regulated. So we'll shoot the 10-round magazine at paper, and again this has True Glow night sights on it and a Johnny Glock's Combat Evolution trigger, which is way smoother than the stock Glock trigger. Okay, so that's 10. Now we'll shoot the 15-round magazine on steel. Okay, so that's 15, so way difference on the trigger. A lot faster follow-up shots. I could probably shoot a little faster than I did there and still hit the targets, but way nicer than the stock 26. And then lastly, we'll shoot the Glock 30 in 45 ACP. A little different today. It's the first time shooting steel-cased ammo through it. I picked these up prior to the ammo shortage in bulk, so just want to make sure that they work. Now we'll shoot 10 rounds on paper and then 10 rounds on steel. This is pretty much stock. It has a XS Big Dots night sight on it, and it has a 3.5 pound connector spring in it. Now, the first 10 worked all right. So, a bit more recoil than a 9mm. Definitely hits a lot harder than a 9mm. Okay, so what would my choice be for concealed carry? If all you have is a single action revolver, that'll have to do. The drawback of it is that it is single action, so you have to cock the hammer every time, and loading is one at a time. 357 Magnum makes an excellent carry choice. The two Ruger GP100s, one's a 6-shot, one's a 7-shot. You can use a speed loader on it, which makes loading a lot faster. 9mm is again an excellent carry choice. 22 I wouldn't recommend, but if that's all you have. 45 ACP, that's also an excellent carry choice.